Hi guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and today we're going to look at the Everyday Luxuries collection coming to Bath & Body Works. We got a lot of promo on the app today for a new collaboration with Sweethearts, the Valentine's Day collection, all new Everyday Luxuries. We got a lot. So I wanted to hop on here and walk you through the 7 new fragrances as a part of the Everyday Luxuries collection. Now, this fragrance line is not available on the website or on the app just quite yet. However, I have seen that it's been appearing in people's stores. So I don't know if they're doing more of an in-person launch and then they're putting it on the website or how they're navigating where they're launching it, but I do know it has been arriving in stores, nothing on the website or the app so far. Now, this collection will be 7 new fragrances, and unlike the original Everyday Luxuries, which only came out in the product type of a fine fragrance mist, this is supposed to have a more expanded product type range. So what that means is these scents should be available in the fine fragrance mist, but also the body cream, body wash, and I believe the body lotion as well. So a bit more expanded range in terms of product type options. But we're going to go ahead and get started with our first fragrance, and that is Your Cheeky. Now, Your Cheeky is evidently a dupe for Diptyque's Orpheon. I have never smelled that fragrance, so I'm not sure on the validity of that, but Your Cheeky has scent notes of pink peppercorn, warm almond flower, and vanilla bean. So it seems like this is going to be a pretty gourmand fragrance with a bit of spice, and this immediately made me think back to, I feel like we've had a Bath & Body Works fragrance with pink pepper in it, as that is sort of an interesting scent for Bath & Body Works to include in body care, and I immediately thought of Wicked Vanilla Woods. Now, Wicked Vanilla Woods was released this past Halloween, and if you're thinking in the store like I didn't see it at all, that is because it was an online exclusive. This fragrance, Wicked Vanilla Woods, has been released, I want to say a total of 3 times now, but I don't think it's been released in back-to-back years. That fragrance has scent notes of amber woods, vanilla, and pink pepper, which is very similar to pink peppercorn, warm almond flower, and then vanilla bean. So not sure if there is a lot of similarity between that fragrance. I think there definitely could be. And plus, since Wicked Vanilla Woods was an online exclusive, wouldn't surprise me if they had leftover and they were just able to repackage it into Your Cheeky. But that is part of the investigation, and I guess we won't know until we get in the store. The next fragrance is Midnight Addiction. Midnight Addiction is evidently a dupe for YSL's Black Opium, and I think the packaging on this is really stunning. It looks expensive. I love the embossed design. I love how the logo and sort of the Bath & Body Works label is getting smaller and smaller. I really don't see big labels on luxury products, and I feel like Bath & Body Works is starting to recognize that more when they're doing these luxury collections, so I think the bottle looks really nice on this one. Now, this one has scent notes of ripe plum, rich almond flower, and addictive coffee bean. I have smelled Black Opium in the past. Personally, that one is too strong for me, so I've never purchased it. So I'm interested to see how similar these really are. But this is another investigation scent into whether this is a repackage of a past Bath & Body Works product, because a lot of people thought this might be Midnight Amber Glow. Now, Midnight Amber Glow was a bit more gourmand. It had scent notes of coffee, caramel, and I want to say amber woods or like sensual amber, something like that. But there is some similarity with the coffee bean note, and then the rich almond flower could mirror the amber pretty well. I think the real big differentiator here is that plum. I really don't think that the plum in Midnight Addiction is going to be mirrored in Midnight Amber Glow. Now, some people said that this might be similar to Dark Kiss. Dark Kiss has plum, tonka, incense, but it doesn't have coffee. So really unsure as to whether they've mixed the 2 fragrances to create Midnight Addiction. If they were really trying to dupe Black Opium, I guess we'll have to get into the store and kind of see it for ourselves. Now, the next scent is Aqua Hour, and this is evidently a dupe for the Neroli Partition by Tom Ford. Now, if you purchased or knew of any of the past Everyday Luxuries collection, I believe there were 2 dupes for Tom Ford. I want to say one was, I think it was the orange one was a dupe, like Soleil something, and then I know Oh Cherry was a dupe for the Tom Ford cherry fragrance, but Aqua Hour has scent notes of watery bergamot, fresh peony, and a salt salty cedarwood. Now, I can't think of anything off the top of my head in terms of Bath & Body Works body care that had these scent notes, but I wouldn't be surprised if these scent notes are somewhere else in home fragrance, whether that is soap, candle, or wallflower. This seems like a very on-theme Bath & Body Works spring scent. However, I don't think I've seen this in Bath & Body Works body care, so I think this will be really good for somebody that's looking for more of a fresh floral scent rather than something that's really punchy like Midnight Addiction, which has that plum and the coffee and is probably going to be a bit stronger. Now, the next one is Guilty as Fig, and I think a lot of people are really excited for this as there is some prospect about this being similar to Brown Sugar and Fig. But Guilty as Fig is supposedly a dupe for Joe Malone's Fig and Lotus, and this one has scent notes of fig nectar, lush jasmine, and creamy musk. Now, comparing Guilty as Fig scent notes to Brown Sugar and Fig as a scent, immediately in Guilty as Fig, we're not seeing any of that gourmand or brown sugar or caramel or whipped vanilla, really none of those fragrances. I think Guilty as Fig is going to lean a lot more on the floral fig side and then just have a bit of creaminess from the musk. I don't think it's going to be giving the same as Brown Sugar and Fig because just off these scent notes alone, there isn't anything that would make me believe this was a truly gourmand scent or had a gourmand influence. Now, the next one is seeing Rouge, and I think a lot of people are really excited about this one because this is supposedly a spot-on-spot dupe for MFK's Baccarat Rouge. If you are familiar with that fragrance, it is extremely expensive, but the scent itself is almost addictive. It smells so good. It's definitely one of my favorite higher-end perfumes. I have not purchased it because I've had just miscellaneous mist and kind of other perfumes to work through, but I could definitely see myself purchasing that one in the future. Now, seeing Rouge, it looks like it comes in like an orangey peach packaging, which I think looks nice. I almost for this one would have loved what Your Cheeky looked like. Your Cheeky is sort of a deep red. When I think Baccarat Rouge, I'm thinking of that deep red, that kind of dark red label. So I feel like seeing Rouge, for me personally, I would have loved to see it that dark red as well. Although I do not have the scent notes for this one regarding the Bath & Body Works, I could not scour it online anywhere. I've watched like videos trying to find it. I know that Baccarat Rouge has scent notes of saffron, jasmine, amberwood, fir, sugar, and cedar. And the reviews that I saw, they said that these scents were very similar. So I'm going to use those scent notes in sort of comparing the two scents, but I'm very excited to get into store and smell that one. Now, the next one is Loyal to You, which is evidently a spot-on-spot dupe for Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion. I know a lot of people love that fragrance as well. And when you're thinking about the prices of some of these luxury high-end fragrances, the Bath & Body Works version is such a nice substitute, whether you use the high-end fragrance every day or you would love to purchase it, but you can't justify spending on it. The Bath & Body Works option in terms of getting them on sale and getting them really inexpensive, I think is really great. Now, Loyal to You comes in almost a yellow gold looking bottle, and this one has scent notes of candied lemon, heart of orange blossom, and vanilla. And because of that lemon note, the yellow bottle really does make sense. I feel like subconsciously, if I see a scent, I'm expecting a certain color. I don't know if anybody else works like that, but like it's like kind of like Vanilla Bean Noel. When you hear Vanilla Bean Noel, you're looking for the green package, or if you hear Winter Candy Apple, you're looking for the red package. Now, those they've been doing for years and years and years, but I feel like with all of the lemon releases that Bath & Body Works has done in the past, Limoncello, the whole body care line was all yellow. They did, I think it was Candied Lemon Drop Martini or Lemon Drop Martini years ago, very yellow packaging. So I feel like I'm drawn to things in which the color of the bottle represents the scent, so I really do like the yellow on this. Curious to see if this is similar to, I want to say it's Lemon Drop Martini, but I don't think that's the exact scent for Bath & Body Works. I'll have what it really is on the screen here, but I'm interested to see if there is some similarity since a lot of people love that one, and I feel like we've been really lacking a lemon scent for Bath & Body Works. Bath & Body Works they love coconut scents, they love pineapple scents, they'll do guava, passion fruit, but they always skip over lemon and lime, and I wish they would do more of them. I know they've done some lemon, they've done sunshine and lemons, sunwash citrus, and I think those were some semi-annual sales scents a while back, 2023, I believe, because I believe sunwash citrus came out with denim and daisies and white jasmine, but we really need a new lemon scent, and I feel like spring, summer is like the perfect time for that. So would love to see see this, and I'm really excited to smell this one in store. And then the last one we have is Madame Mystique. Now, Madame Mystique is evidently a dupe for a Chanel fragrance. Not exactly sure which one. Maybe the scent notes will help you to clue that one in. And this one has scent notes of bright red berries, rose petals, and sultry woods. Really, out of all of these, this sounds the least exciting to me. This sounds like kind of every other Bath & Body Works product. I don't think the scent notes are identical to Luminous, but that's kind of the vibes I got from this, or honestly Dream Bright a little bit. And this one has a purple package. I really do like the packaging on this one, but as far as the scent notes go, and I don't think I've ever been thrilled with a Chanel fragrance. I have never bought a Chanel fragrance, and when I've smelled them, I've never been like, ooh, this one, you know, I want to put on my wish list or anything like that. But Madame Mystique really didn't kind of get me excited for this line, so I'm interested to see how that one does compared to the other ones in the collection. But you guys, that really wraps up the new Everyday Luxuries collection at Bath & Body Works. I am very excited to get into the store, smell some of these, make some comparisons. Let me know down below in the comments which one you are most excited for, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!